Hey, issue 18, Strormbringer. We get the Kunnin Krew. I'm assuming this set was part of the War Scrolls or whatever it was, or Warhammer Quest or whatever it is, because I think these are kind of like the opposite to Zandire's Truth Seekers. Let's get it open. Here. Ta-da, ta-da. Right, we'll look at the plastic in a moment. Right, straight off the bat, we get another battlefield, and we get another, obviously, red desert, and we get this with lots of little exotic fauna, but in the corner is this wee beastie. That's cool. So there you go. So yeah, the original battlefield that we got with this, you know, the one which has the coffee stain rings on it on the back side of the battlefield, is that size. So oh no, that's not it. Okay, forget that. Now here we go, that's better. Right, okay, so it's that size, so it will fit, and then obviously these two will match up nicely. Okay, right, so there's that. Let's have a look at this. So the Kunnin Krew, Storm Hosts, and a new battle mat. So Storm Hosts. The Stormcast Eternals are divided into armies known as Storm Hosts, each of which contains scores of armoured warriors united by common cause. Every Storm Host is legendary in the mortal realms. So information about those: Anvils of Heldenhammer, Hallowed Knights, Celestial Vindicators, and Astral Templars. So Realm of Beasts number 3, A Savage History, Ancient Empires, The Beast Keeps, The Rise of Gordrak. Oh, this is a miniature that we get, I think, in issue 33 as our premium kit. And then we've got a info sheet for the Kunnin Krew. So reasons for battle, D6 rolling chart there. Snatcher Crew. Many cruel boys like to snatch up their enemies with nets, chains and shackles, and the Kunnin Krew are no exception. Monsters are pressed into service as mounts or for labour, while enemy warriors usually meet a cruel and horrible inventive end at the hands of their captors when the battle is over. And then we have Kunnin Tactics D6 rolling chart. And then down here we've got the character names for all of the minis that you get on the sprue here. Then we have our how to build. Now these again are push fit by the look of it. But like I say, these, I don't think these are part of the mini, and I think these were part of something else which included Zandire's Truth Seekers. I don't know whether that's like Warhammer Quest or Underworlds or whatever it is. Then we're into how to build. We're using Orruk flesh, Abaddon black, Catachan flesh, Wraithbone and Leadbelcher here. So Orruk flesh, Wraithbone. Then we're coming in with the black, Catachan flesh, and then the Leadbelcher on the metallic parts. So yeah. Then we have a War Scroll. Right, so here we go. Each of these is a character by the look of it, because each will get right, so here we go. You get a War Scroll for Manuk the Kunnin, which is the main boss. I don't know whether that's this guy or that guy. But then you get a War Scroll for the Kunnin Krew. Yes, that's this guy with the cage on his head and the parrot on his shoulder. And then we get Zandire's Truth Seekers. War Scroll Tutorials, Kinetic Lodestone, Lantern, Astrala, and then we have Basic 16, Deployment. So there you go, map 2 reverse side, map 1 reverse side. So we're making bigger battlefields now as well. And then we have playthrough Battle of Wits. It looks like we're going to be using Zandire's Truth Seekers, the Stormstrike Chariot, 5 Vindictors, and Mannock the Kunnin Krew, 10 Gut Rippers, and 3-man Skewer Bolt Boys. Okay, so that's that. Right, new battle mats, new models, new paints, new scenery, exciting battle plans. So this is, it looks like much the same way that Imperium works. When you got up to a certain a level, so after the first 20, there was a slight shift in the campaign narrative with Imperium. Looks like there's going to be the same here. So this is just obviously giving us the info of all the extra bits that are coming. So yeah, Destruction, Gloomspite Gits, and Sylvaneth. So yeah, we're getting some Sylvaneth here. Looks like some Griffhounds. And then obviously some Gloomspite Gits as well, and some other bits and pieces coming. So yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. And then in 19, obviously this character, and then in 20 we get this Marsh Crawler Sloggoth Part 1. Oh, my other half will be really interested to read about the Fire Slayers, because she loves these half-naked ginger guys for some reason. But there you go. Right, plastic. Come down, come and have a look. Ta-da. Here we go. Right, so this is a sculpt from 2021 again. And obviously each of these minis has their own base. This looks like our main base. So having quickly looked at the war scrolls, it looks like the head of this Kunnin Krew gets his own card, and then the 4 other miniatures get their own card, their own war scroll. But yeah, push fit again. It's looking good. There's lots of like knobbly little riveted armor pieces here. Not that that's like going to save you or anything. Not entirely sure why. On the cloaks and the loincloths, etc. We've got some sort of like grabber here, a 3-pronged trident in a like a 3 position like that. One of these grots has got a net at their feet. There's chains. So yeah, I mean the bases are quite colourful. Good to look at. So looks like there's plenty on the detail on there. Some skulls, etc. that will need painting. But yeah, come back and we'll get these built. I'll probably build the 2 main, the guy on the 40, the guy on the 32, and then maybe one of these grots, just to show you what's what. Alright, see you in a sec. Hey, lovely sexy people. So, right, Kunnin Krew. I'm just going to build 3. I've already built these 2 little grots here. So, let's get on and build. So the grots themselves are really simple. They're literally about 3 or 4 pieces each. And normally it's a back piece, a front piece, the head, and then obviously the base. And for example, this one goes together like that. Then the head And then I'm not going to glue these to the base, so that if my other half wants to remove them for ease of painting, so they just slot in like so. Okay, so that's your first one. You then got this other guy which has got this big old grabber, so he goes together. So you got front, you got the main torso, the front and the back, and that all goes together first. So that bit goes together there. And then this back piece goes on. Like thus. Just dab in a little bit of glue there to help with the join up. And then this front piece goes on. Like so. Then the head. And then again, I'm just going to slot this guy into the base. I'm not worrying too much about gluing him in, because for ease of painting later it might be practical to pull him out. So there's that one. Now for the boss man, which is called Manok. So we're starting off with this front part, the head and shoulders, or yeah, the front part, head and shoulders. So we're going to glue the head in. Like so. And then he's going to go on like that. So, oops, get on there. Right. Then his front is going to go on, and this guy's wearing a bird cage around his head for some reason. I mean, it's not very, I don't know whether it's makeshift armour or what, but it's not very practical because although it might stop a slashing attack, if it's a thrusting attack at the face, you're buggered because it's just going to go right through those bars. But hey, oop, wrong bit. There we go, that's better. So push that on. I'm going to dab a little bit of glue up here. And then this bit. So this bit just pushes on the back, and then we'll push on here as well. So yeah, I'll line that up first. This is an awkward little thing because it's got to push through and go into that front bit as well. That is really awkward. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's just... That is really awkward, pushing that into position here. I'm going to take this off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this pin. Get rid of the pin. And then that will all just glue together like that. That's better. Right, there you go. Problem solved. Get rid of the pin, and it's not so awkward. And then again, this is just going to push into the base. Trim this pin a little bit more. That's better. There you go. And then that into there, that into there. Right, so there you go. It is an awkward fit in places. Such large pins having to push through on some of the more delicate pieces make it a bit of a nuisance. The final thing that goes on is your trident top. So there you go. That is the Kunnin Krew. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care. Bye.